2, 3. Okay, so this is basically what I have kind of set up here. Basically, we're going to do a Kerran Star, and this was basically brung to me by Healani, which thank you very much for showing me this. But we're going to make that one of those Kerran Stars, and basically set this all up so you can actually see the sizing and the shape of how this is kind of laid out for these Kerran Stars. And this first one that Healani gave me here, you can see it goes by 2 voxels here on the edges, on the very tips. And let's see, we go from the center point, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we've got a total length of 19 voxels. And from point to point is 19 voxels, like so. And then we have literally where it drops down to, it goes 2, drops down for another 2, then we have a single, and then it comes back up 2, and then we have the last 2. But this is basically the base shape. But you can make a quarter section of it like this, and then basically just rotate, drop it down, rotate, drop it down, rotate, drop it down, and you have the full star. Once you have created your whole entire star shape here, we're going to grab this whole thing. I'm going to copy it. We have that as our original, so we don't want to overuse that particular item. You want to make a new stack of them so that for some reason something doesn't come out right, you can just go back to your original and do the modifications. But we're going to stack this up quite a few times. Between right at around 11 times we're going to stack this up. So let me make sure my length, I went 13. It's okay, as long as it's over 11 we're good. We're going to select this whole entire thing. Forgot something. Before we make that selection, we need to come in here and actually add an extra voxel. All the way around. And Healani's here in chat with us, so if I screw this up, I'm sure I will hear it from her. But this was a design that she posted about inside the forums, and she was nice enough to share this technique with us, and which is pretty awesome. So there we go. We have our base shape. Now I'm going to grab all the way across, like so. I'm going to drop this all the way down. But then we're going to drop the top down 1, and we're going to bring the bottom up, like so. And we're going to basically just not select these outside edges. And we're going to take our smooth tool. We're going to start smoothing. 4, 5, 6. So we've hit it 6 times now. All right. I'm going to take the top, bring this down to the center, bring the bottom up to the center. Hit copy. And we're going to paste that shape out, like so. You can see I've got a little strange shaping going on here, so we might have to grab another section. For some reason it's got some strange shaping on this one side. That's okay. Let's just grab the other side. I'm going to copy it, paste it, mirror it, drop it down in there, and paste. That way we fix that little imperfection that was on that one side. It's just kind of strange how that one little section was coming out. Now, once we're at this point, it's about making the actual endpoints on this. Now, if I come over here and take my selection tool, you'll see that these endpoints right now are greater than a voxel thickness. So we're going to come in here and drop in a voxel on each one of these corners. Like so. Now I'm going to bring this voxel, a new voxel, up into the air. Let's just go ahead and stack a few of them up. Between 5 and 7. I'm going to select the stack except for the top ones and the bottom ones. And we're going to start smoothing this. We can get this thing down super thin. Something pretty close to that. If I can get it thinner, we'll see. That's about as thin as I think I can get it. Just using regular smooth. So let's grab that center section. I'm going to copy that center section. Basically, I'm going to paste it right here. And same thing with this one. And that's going to pull the end pieces out into a point. Like so. Now, I need to copy this whole entire section out of this without grabbing these little anti-voxels that I've pasted in to the ends of it. So I just want to drag it until I hit the dark colored section here. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint this all white so you can see it. And then I'm going to do a Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste. And there you go. There is a Kerran Star. Now, I made this other little one earlier. It's a little smaller than that one. And the reason why I did this is just for the case of, say you wanted to do a star in a star inlay. And we'll kind of walk through that whole process. Paste it, mirror it, paste it, tab, mirror, paste, tab, tab, mirror, and paste again. So now we have our next little star piece there. I'm going to grab this, copy, paste, and we're going to stack this one up pretty much in the same fashion as I did before. That should be high enough, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my extra bricks on the end. All right, so now we have that design just like we did before, and let's go ahead and grab that whole entire section. Go ahead and pull this sucker out, pull that sucker out, grabbing everything but the outside pieces. Drop one down, bring the bottom one up one, and then we're going to start smoothing. 2, 3, and that's probably about all it really is going to take for this smaller piece. So we're going to hit it 3 times on the smaller one. Let's go back to our selection tool, drop that top one down, bring up the bottom one. It's thundering. Copy, paste, bring this sucker out like that, and of course we're back to kind of like square one again. Now I'm going to come over here, grab and drop in my end pieces like so. I'm going to grab that little anti-voxel from the center there, come back over, and I'm going to start putting these in. Drop it, paste, 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 and one more, and we'll almost be done with this. And paste. Of course, just like before, but this time I'm going to paint it a darker color. So let's go ahead and change our color there and select up everything but those little voxels that we placed down, like so. Let's go ahead and take our paint tool, paint the selection. We want to copy that. Let's bring it over to our bigger one. Control V to paste. Drop it down in it. Hold Shift, click, and we're going to take this off so it's paste where the paste with air voxels is unchecked. We're going to hit check, and now we have a little inlay. So voila! Healani's Kerran Star. And thank you very much, Healani, for showing me that. Very cool work. Very cool.